Hey, Rural Rough Riders. This is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. I have a topic that has been discussed quite a bit, but I want to spin it for you and have y'all to look at it at another direction. Why is it a problem? And this is what I'm addressing because I've seen it being addressed in another way. I don't have a problem with how people think or what they think, but sometimes you need to know. Why do black men have a problem? And reason why I say black men because these are the men that I see that are projecting this information about black women and the reason why they do whatever it is that they do or why we look the way that we look. I'm going to turn it another way, and I hope that the way that I'm turning it brings peace, to say the least. Whatever way that a woman of color, a melanated woman, is looking at a black man depends on the black man and how he feels about the black woman or what he knows about a black woman. And the black woman who he knows is not the black woman that he sees before him. So hearsay is that we have attitudes, or we look at you guys with a certain attitude. Well, maybe it's not the look that is bothering you, it's what you think we might see within you. So you automatically think it's an attitude. Maybe it's something within you that you have done to make you feel like there's an attitude towards you, and it has nothing to do with you personally. It has something to do with your personal view of what you did. Let me get with it. Like I said, you're wondering why we have attitudes, or we may not have attitude. It's just the way you perceive it. To me, when you say a look that somebody is giving you makes you think or feel a certain kind of way about that person, you have proven your own guilt. Just like intimidation is something that I don't understand. Somebody intimidating you, when you think about the word intimidation, IN is the first thing of intimidation. It is something in you that feels a certain way about me or whoever you view that intimidates you. That's something inside of you that has nothing to do with what's on the outside of you. It's maybe your view or what is inside of you that has nothing to do with the outside view. It's how you look at things. Let me get a little deeper. So like I said, you look like, see, and what you don't understand is that it may be your own guilt when you see a black woman and she looks a certain kind of way, because you might look like her predator. Listen to what I'm about to say. I'm not saying you're a predator, but you don't know what you look like when you, or what you're projecting, like you feel like somebody else projecting something to you because of how they look. Maybe it's how you look or what they're feeling in your energy that makes them look at you like they look at you. We're just changing the point of view. We're turning it back around on you. Listen. Maybe you look like her predator. Then you got a woman that don't look like us. We ain't worried about that. But I'm just showing you a different view, and I have to use this to show you the view. Then you have a woman that don't look like us to not remind you of us. Listen, you got a woman that don't look like us to not remind you of us, so you won't visualize the disgust with what you did to us. I'm finna get a little deeper. It is not intentional how we look, but it reminds us of what you took. Now, it may not have been you personally who took what was taken from us, but you are a reminder of it. And you're probably projecting a spirit of it. Let me get done. But we still love you. I still love black men. It doesn't matter to me what they be saying, how they be acting. I understand it in another way. And I understand all the things that y'all been through and how y'all want to define yourselves and all these other things that y'all do. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you because I love me. There is no way that if, hypothetically speaking, if I got with a man outside of a black man, that to justify me being with that man, I bring y'all down. I'm not going to bring y'all down. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to bring y'all down for the simple fact of the matter is I love you. And it's just the men that I picked or I allowed to pick me wasn't the right black men that was for me. But to say as a whole, the reason why I gave up on y'all and I'm with him is because of you, that's a lie. That's not even true. Because it's the ones you're picking. The black women, the melanated women that you're picking makes you feel a certain kind of way, or whatever's done to you has caused you to view it that way. Let me finish. But when we think about the black woman as a whole, you remind us of what you took, not you personally. But you haven't come to terms with the harm you caused, but you haven't come to terms with the harm you caused, but you want to make us the villain for what you've done to us. I'm going to say this. You might remind somebody of their buncle. You don't know what a buncle is? A buncle could be your brother's uncle. Brother, uncle, because you and your brother don't have the same father. And it's something that buncle did to this girl that has caused her to view things totally different in this world. And sometimes your guilt of what you've done to someone causes you to look at us like we see what it is in you. And she may actually see the spiritual aspect of who you are, predatorial. And that's why she looks at how she looks at you. She's not looking at you because you're with a woman of a different view or a different color or a different shade. That is not what it is. Is that she looks at you with this look because she recognizes that it's very familiar in the man that took what they took. But you hiding. You're hiding who you are by being with someone who doesn't look like me, so that you don't have to remind yourself of me and all the things that you've done to me. So you find somebody that is not familiar to you, so you won't see me in the person that you're looking at, so you can change the point of view of you. And we know that is true because the spirit don't lie. Even though you can open your mouth and you can say a whole lot of things, if you are connected, and like I told you before in videos, people whom have been wounded and have survived certain situations and circumstances can smell you a mile away. they can look at you and see that same look that they seen in that person that took what they took in you. So the look of the black woman to certain black men is not because you're black and you're with somebody unfamiliar to me or unfamiliar to you, is that you're trying to hide the thing that you did. So you have to change your point of view by who you with, so it won't remind you of what you did. So that's what it is, the look. The look is not just the look to you. We look at the same we look at people that are not melanated the same way we look at y'all. But the reason why y'all feel like it's personal, those who this pertain to, is you know what you did. You know who you did it to. You probably didn't do it to me, but you did it to somebody that looked like me. And I can see that look in you, that same look with what happened to me. I can see how you looking at me. So I automatically put on that freeze. See, we know you got that disease. And I'm not talking about no STD or no STI. It's that thing that you done that you never dealt with, that lays dormant. Because you think that if you're not with somebody that looks like me or the other women that you talk about melanated that look at you a certain kind of way with an attitude, it's not about because of who you with. We see what we already saw. So we have to be on defense. It has nothing to do with who you're with. Now, you can make yourself feel better, and I'm not even saying that you feel worse about it, but some of y'all, black men, beautiful black men, you know why you're with who you're with. It's not just because you love the person that you're with. And I pray that that's true for you or some of the guys who do. But you know what you did. She sees you, even though it wasn't you. You got the same look that she saw when they did what they did to her and what happened to her. So she's not looking at you with an attitude. She actually sees through you. I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.